Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Andy and this is going to be your September monthly reading for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placement as well. If you're watching this from your Venus placement, just know that that is going to be more so in terms of love and romance, okay? With that being said, also disclaimer, this is a general reading. Sorry, I was zoned out for a second because I was trying to think of everything I need to say. Just know that these are general readings, guys. They are meant for the Libra collective or each zodiac collective specifically. So some of the messages may resonate with you, all of the messages may resonate, or none at all, okay? So just know that a lot of people watch it. I'm not gonna say, I say a lot, but I mean like multiple people watch these videos. So just know that maybe I'm tapping into someone else's energy, maybe this message is for someone else, maybe whatever I'm talking about maybe has not come towards you yet because energy does not really have a timeline. Sometimes spirit gives me a specific timeline when things are going to happen, but I never really ask. I just go off of if that information is available or not. Most of the times it's not, because energy is not linear, so it's hard to pinpoint exactly when things are going to happen or if they've already happened already, okay? Alrighty, so the first card that we pulled is going to also be aware that I changed my format on how I do these monthly readings just a little bit. Still essentially the same, but there are some tiny differences, okay? Alrighty, so for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, what is going on in the month of September for Libras? What is going on in the month of September for Libras? So first card out is going to be the overall energy that you are in. Either this is how you're feeling, this is what's happening around you, or this is coming towards you, okay? So the energy surrounding Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of September. What is Libra dealing with in the month of September, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placement? Libra. Oh, also, sorry, before we get into this, I forgot. When I was channeling and tuning into your energy, because I do that for each sign before we start the reading, what I was getting was that there is a deceased person, so someone that has passed away. This could be, it could be an ancestor that maybe you never met but is part of your lineage that has passed away, or it could be an actual relative that you knew before they passed away, okay? But it's definitely someone that is related to you, okay? So either it's someone, you know, way in your past, so on more of an ancestral plane, someone just you come from a long line of, etc., or it could be someone that you actually, you were alive when they were alive, or they passed away recently, etc. I just feel like there's a family member or an ancestor that has passed away that is on the other side, and they're trying to communicate with you this month. So pay attention to any signs that you may see. I feel like there's some attachment to do with a certain animal or certain animals, and what I'm seeing is a white owl. I just saw that all of a sudden, like a white owl with maybe some like black flecks in the feathers, but a white owl for sure. Could be very specific and significant for some of you guys, that if you see a white owl, just know that that is a significant message from a loved one, and I would look up the meaning of those animals. But it could be any animal. I just feel like there's a loved one that's trying to communicate with you this month, Libras. Alrighty, let's jump into your reading now. So overall energy that we're in is forgiveness. Wow. Maybe this loved one is trying to help you with that forgiveness, is trying to bring this forgiveness in. Okay, so already what I'm picking up is that this forgiveness is yes, for some of you has to do with other people, meaning that you need to forgive other people. But I honestly feel like for a majority of you guys, this forgiveness this month of September is about forgiving yourselves. I think that there's a lot that you guys have been worried and stressed about. And I feel like when we worry and we stress, and like almost like we stress about I feel like you guys are stressed about choices that you did or things that you did in the past that you haven't been able to like accept and forgive yourself for. But it's time. This is the month. Like that's what is calling you. And most likely that's what your ancestor is trying to help you with. It's trying to be like, hey, like, you know, you did that or you didn't do that. Like it happened. It's time to accept it. It's time to move on. Sorry, there's like a piece of my head is like flying away. Because I feel like this month is going to be filled with a lot of comfort and a lot of security. almost like I feel like you guys are gonna finally be able to like relax. You're finally gonna, and that's what I'm saying, like I feel like it's just gonna be like you having to forgive yourself in order for you to achieve that state. In order for you to feel relaxed and feel calm and feel secure, you need to admit what happened, you need to admit what you did or did not do, and you need to accept it and forgive yourself for it. Forgive yourself for not being able to do more at the time. Forgive yourself for making the choices that you made, because they're not mistakes. You were supposed to learn something, and try to tune in on what it is that you learned from that situation. What did you learn? What do you know now that you didn't know before that situation happened? You know what I'm saying? And find forgiveness in that. Be able to forgive yourself. Be like, you know what? I didn't make a mistake because I learned this. And I wouldn't have been able to learn whatever I learned from that situation if I hadn't done what I did. So it wasn't a mistake. I forgive myself for thinking that it was a mistake. I forgive myself for believing that I made a mistake because I didn't, because I'm where I am at now, because I'm supposed to be now. I learned what I learned because I was supposed to make those choices and go down that path in that specific way so I could come out on this side of it and having learned everything that I did. Forgive yourself and let it go, okay? You're gonna find a lot of comfort and security and peace this month, okay? All right. So now that we have the crowning energy of the reading, so this month is all about forgiveness for you guys. Again, it could be with other people, but I feel like for a lot of you, it's more internal, forgiving yourself. Let's get into it. Let's see, Libras. What is going on in the month of September for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements? What is going on in the month of September for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay, so first card out, we have the Magician. So a lot of you guys are manifesting this forgiveness. A lot of you guys are calling this in, bringing this into your life. I'm pretty sure last month in the month of August was that you were receiving justice, which is a Libran thing. Libran? I feel like I said that last month too, and I was like, that's not a word. I still don't think it's a word. I'm making it up. Whatever. We're gonna roll with it. I feel like for you guys this month, you're manifesting this. You're manifesting this forgiveness. This, whether it's within yourself or to another person. We have the Lovers in reverse. So for some of you, yes, this actually has to do with forgiving someone else. But I feel like it's still within yourself. Like, I feel like forgiveness starts with yourself, and then that's how you forgive other people. Does that make sense? Do you get what I don't know if that does make sense, but that's what I feel is right. Like, I feel like forgiveness, true forgiveness, starts from you. Like, you have to forgive yourself and forgive that situation. Because a lot of times, like, even though other people do things, like, I think sometimes as humans, we just get in the nature of, like, being like, oh, why did I do that? Like, why did I, I knew that they weren't a good person, or I knew this, or I knew that, like, why did I do it anyways? Like, oh, I'm so stupid. Like, you get down on yourself. You need to forgive yourself for that situation first, and then once you forgive yourself, then you can forgive the other person. Because it's not a one-way street, okay? If you were dealing with someone, shit went down, it's 50-50 because you participated in that connection, regardless of who did the wrong thing or not, you know what I'm saying? 50-50, don't ever point the fingers, don't ever give the full blame to the person, even if you're like, well, they're the ones that did this and this and this and this, but you dealt with it, you put up with it, you put yourself in that situation. Forgive yourself for that first, and then forgive them, and then move the hell on if that's what you want to do. So Lovers in reverse, yeah, there could have been, you're meant, I think honestly, some of you, oh, wow, what does it say? 2 of Cups in reverse. Some of you guys are trying to manifest a reunion or reconnection with someone where things fall out. Things right now are not good between you and another person. It could be a soulmate or just a very strong divine connection. And there is forgiveness to be, there needs to be, honestly, for this, guys, forgiveness is on both parts. You need to forgive yourself, you need to forgive them, and then vice versa. They need to forgive themselves, and they also need to forgive you. There's just huge, because there's a huge disconnect right now. You guys are just not on the same page. You're not seeing things eye to eye. But with the Magician, I do see that you, Libra, you're trying to manifest this. You're trying to manifest this apology from the other person, or vice versa. You're trying to manifest an opportunity for you to apologize or ask for forgiveness, etc., etc. Place it where you need to place it. We have the Page of Swords, Page of Swords in reverse. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And also we have here with the Lovers in reverse, we have Gemini. Could also be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be though. Yeah, we see that someone is not coming forth with an apology. Someone's not apologizing. Someone is not forgiving. Just something is being delayed. That opportunity to apologize and to give forgiveness is being delayed. With the Two of Wands, you're at a crossroads this month, Libra. In the month of September, you guys are wondering, should I forgive them? Should I not forgive them? And then again, etc. It could be the other person, like, should I forgive Libra or should I not forgive Libra? Remember that these readings go vice versa. But I feel like it's you guys that are deciding whether or not you should forgive this person or not. Because I feel like there's a huge disconnect. There's a huge falling out between you and another person that you felt was like you had a very significant, strong bond and connection with. And I feel like maybe that distancing could have been created because they were not honest. They were not... Yeah, maybe there was some dishonesty in this connection. And now you're at a crossroads. And now you're like, well... I can leave, I can move on with my life, or I can try to manifest, and I feel like I do see you guys, that's what you're trying to manifest. You're trying to manifest a reconnection with this person so that you can either give them forgiveness or that they can forgive you. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Yeah, some of you are not done with this situation. So right now, in the month of September, you're at a crossroads. Should I stay? Should I go? Should I forgive? Should I not forgive? Should they forgive me? Should I ask for an apology? Should I apologize? It's whatever it is for your specific situation. There's this like decision, like, should I do it or should I not? A lot of you guys, like I said, you're trying to manifest this reconnection, but it's not manifesting itself because remember, you cannot control the will of other people. Remember this, Libra, because this could go down kind of in a bad way, okay? We see the Magician's in the upright right now, but you have to be careful when you're trying to influence other people's will, okay? So you try to manifest a reconnection for an opportunity for forgiveness, whoever side is on. That energy is trying to manipulate this other person, and that could be why these are two in reversal, because there's a lot of manipulation and control being put into this, because you're trying to get what you deserve or what you think you deserve. So just be careful with that. That's just a word of caution. Just be cautious. Remember, you cannot control the actions of others. So if they're not willing to meet you halfway and for the forgiveness to be given to whoever it needs to be given to, that's where you need to make this decision while you're at this crossroads. Because think about that. If they're the ones that need to apologize, if they're the ones that need to come up to you and ask for forgiveness, they need to do that on their own timing. And you cannot sit around trying to manifest that because it's not going to work. Because you can't control what they do with their life. You can control what you do with yours. So are you going to sit around and spend however long trying to manifest, trying to get the other person to apologize to you? Or are you going to pick your shit up and go? Take your cup. I say take your cup and leave. Ace of Cups. You have a lot of love to give. You have a lot to offer. And I don't think that you should wait around for this. Take that cup, give it. I think you can offer this cup to someone else even. Let's actually clarify this. This Ace of Cups. Why is the Ace of Cups here, Spirit? Nine of Pentacles. Like I said, you guys have a lot to give. I hope you can see that. I don't know if it's focusing. I don't know how to use my freaking phone. Nine of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. The independent card. This is you being independent, having your money right, having your, you're glowing, you're looking really good this month too, Libra, in the month of September. There's a lot to do with you're not being vain, but there's a lot to do with your vanity. Your skin's glowing, your hair looks good, you're dressed very nicely, you have your money in check, you're feeling very independent, you're feeling very, very good and stable within yourself. So take that freaking cup, take all that love that you have to offer, put it somewhere else, put it into yourself even. I feel like there already is a lot of self-love and self-care that you guys do. But I feel like you're just in a really good place and you have a lot of love to give. So I feel like that's why you're in a good place, you're independent, and you have a lot of love to give. So you're kind of well, I'm in the best place to be in a relationship. And it's you want that one specific person, but I don't know. I'm not saying that it's not possible. I'm just saying that that person needs to figure out what they need to figure out on their own. You need to stop trying, because I see with the Magician, you guys are trying to manifest them apologizing to you. You're trying to manifest this forgiveness when you can't control the will of others. Just remember, take the love that you have make a decision, whatever it is. I say the decision to walk on your own path and do your own thing and maybe find someone else that you can give all this love to or give it to your freaking self. I think that option is the best option. Because otherwise, like I said, you're just going to be waiting. Because honestly, that person might come around one day, but they also might not. So just keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind for what it is that you want to do, where you want to go next. All right, so we are going to tap into what is the blockage. What is blocking Libra from making a decision? So we see that you're at a crossroads this month. You're trying to pick, should I stay, should I go, should I forgive, should I not forgive, etc. What is the blockage? What is blocking Libra from making this decision? What is keeping Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus from making this decision in September? Why is it so hard to make this decision? What is keeping them from making this decision? We have the Chariot and the Queen of Cups in reverse. So what's keeping you guys from making this, from making a decision on this, on what to do, is that I feel like a lot of you guys are afraid of moving on, of moving forward. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse too. I honestly feel like this situation with whatever it is specifically for you has left you really deterred in terms of romance and love. I feel like you guys feel really discouraged. Like no one, I almost feel like you feel like really hurt deep down inside, like no one wants my love. Like I feel like you guys feel like no one wants to take the love I have. I have so much love to give, and it seems like I try to give it, but no one will take it. And you have a fear of moving on because I feel like you had such a strong, deep connection with this person. It could just be that you have a fear that if you move on, you'll never find someone that will accept your love. Like this was the closest person that was willing to accept whatever it is that you were offering. But I just don't think that that's true. Can you please clarify this, Spirit, too? Give me one more card for this one. Okay, I asked for one, but we got two. We got the Hermit in reverse, and we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, a lot of you are afraid of moving on and being going within the self. That's what the blockage is. That you don't think that anyone is going to want to take what you have to offer because you have a lot to offer. We have two queens here. And we saw we had the Nine of Pentacles before. You have a lot to offer, Libra. Don't think that if you move on, no one will take it. You will find people that will take it. And if anything, with the Hermit in reverse, that's just telling me that I think maybe where you really need to put all that love and attention and energy into is into yourself. That's a double confirmation, especially because we have the Nine of Pentacles. Independent, being independent, giving to yourself, self-love, self-care. And then the Hermit in reverse, calling to go within. To heal within, to give and nourish yourself. All right. So let's wrap up this reading. Let's get a message from your angels. So I call upon the angels that watch over Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I ask them to give me a clear message on some advice from the angels that guide and protect and watch over Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the advice? Give us some guidance, angels. Alright, let's see. What is the guidance from the angels? What is the guidance from the angels on this situation? Oh, okay. Okay, so we have two cards, which I wouldn't have taken normally, but we'll take them. Wow! Look at that! Oh! Yeah. Okay, so this is confirmation that it's you needing to forgive, I think, the other person. But again, remember, I still stick to what I said, that forgiveness comes from within. You have to forgive yourself first before you can give forgiveness to the other person. Opportunity to forgive. I want you guys to see this. Focus. No? Okay, it's not focusing, but it says opportunity to forgive. I'm like creeping in the corner. I just saw myself in the camera. Opportunity to forgive. We'll read it in a second. The other card is cleanse and detoxify. And what I'm getting with this specifically, and we'll read it. We'll read it, and I'll tell you what I'm getting specific. All right. So, excuse me. Opportunity to forgive. This situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness. We will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. Okay. Cleanse and detoxify. With great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, we'll help you to develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress, as well as ease any sorrows at shedding your old ways. Give your cares, worries, and concerns to us and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. What did I say in the very beginning of the reading? You guys are really stressed by things that are going on. You're stressed about this apology not coming in. You're stressed about not being able to forgive. That's what you need to let go. That's what you need to detoxify yourself. It's holding up negative space within your energetic field, and that's creating a lot of toxicity inside your body, physically, mentally, emotionally. Release, cleanse, do like what would be really good for you guys this month, like actually do like a physical cleanse on the body, like maybe do a water fast, maybe do like a juice cleanse, a detoxifying cleanse, something to actually detoxify the physical body, and also like work on things spiritually and emotionally would help you as well. So really a physical detox of the body would be super beneficial this month of September, okay guys? So what I'm picking up is that this month you have the opportunity to forgive yourself. Like I said, it's more about yourself, because you live with yourself every day, right? Sorry, I'm getting like I'm getting heated now. You live with yourself every single day. You wake up with yourself. You go to sleep with yourself. You think with yourself. Do you get what I'm saying? If you're holding on to this toxicity, if you're holding on to this incapacity to forgive, that's toxic. That is, you're just holding it in. You're like, I refuse to forgive. I refuse to forgive that person. I refuse to forgive myself for putting myself through this. Forgive, let go, cleanse, detoxify, get rid of all this toxic shit that you're holding into, this negativity, this unwillingness to forgive. Let it go. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. Let it go. Let it go. Please, please let it go. What I'm seeing, sorry, close my eyes, I'm seeing something. I'm being shown something. What I'm being shown, what Spirit's showing me is like you throwing a bunch of stuff in a pile and then lighting it on fire. So for some of you Libras, you're actually holding on to physical items from this other person. They could have been gifts. I'm seeing like books and like shoes and clothes and anything. Could be anything that this person maybe gave you. You gotta let go of that shit too. So this cleanse and this detoxify is also cleansing and detoxifying anything that this person gave you. Physically. So physical things, maybe they bought you gifts, maybe they gave you things, get rid of it. You don't have to burn it, you can donate it, but like they're showing me that you're getting rid of these things. I'm also getting if you write down on a letter, writing down like, dear so-and-so, I write down exactly how you feel. I feel that blah, 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 and then I forgive myself for putting myself through this. I forgive myself for allowing myself to be treated this way, and I forgive you for not knowing how to treat me better. Write a letter exactly how you're saying, forgiving yourself and forgiving the other person. Write it all down, like as if you're gonna give this letter to someone, and then burn it. I promise you, you will feel so much better. Again, guys, this month has a lot to do, obviously, with forgiveness. We saw it twice, a huge confirmation, okay, that you need to be able to forgive and release and move on with your lives, because it's time, guys. Alrighty, that is the end of your reading, Libra. I hope that this resonated with you, and I hope that it helps you in any way, shape, or form. I highly recommend to go check out your other placements as well. So Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, check them all out. There could be little bits and pieces of messages that might help you in aiding with this forgiving process. Give this a big thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. If it resonated with you, please subscribe for more if you guys like the style of reading and the way that I read as a tarot reader. I really, really appreciate all the support that you guys give me. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what situations you're dealing with, and we can chat down there. All my social media links are in the comment or in the description. And I think that is it. I wish you guys the best of luck. I wish you a lot of healing and lots of forgiveness. I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.